Have you ever noticed that the more people learn, the more questions they seem to have? Since the beginning of history, humanity has looked up at the stars, down into the oceans, and deep into the mysteries of life, asking questions that continue to inspire curiosity. Why is the sky blue? Why do birds know exactly where to migrate every year? Why does lightning strike before thunder is heard? Why do leaves change color in different seasons? Why do volcanoes erupt after remaining silent for centuries? How deep is the ocean, and what creatures still remain undiscovered? Why do deserts receive so little rain, while tropical forests seem to overflow with life? Scientists have answered many of these questions through years of careful observation and research, yet every answer often creates even more questions. The universe itself stretches farther than anyone can fully imagine, filled with billions of galaxies, each containing countless stars and planets. Could there be life somewhere beyond Earth? No one knows for certain. Deep beneath our feet, Earth's core burns at temperatures hotter than the surface of the sun, while above us, the atmosphere protects every living thing from dangerous radiation. Tiny insects can carry enormous loads compared to their body weight. Whales communicate across vast oceans, and certain trees quietly share nutrients with one another through underground fungal networks. Every fact about nature reminds us that the world is far more complex than it first appears. Even simple things raise fascinating questions. Why do we dream? Why do we yawn when others yawn? Why do fingerprints never seem to be exactly alike? Why do some memories remain vivid for decades, while others disappear within days? Every child begins life by asking endless questions, and many adults continue that search for understanding throughout their lives. Curiosity has built civilizations, created medicines, sent spacecraft into space, and connected people across continents. Without questions, there would be no discoveries, no inventions, and very little progress. Beyond science, people also wrestle with questions about history, culture, and human existence itself. How were enormous ancient monuments built without modern machinery? What caused mighty civilizations to rise, flourish, and eventually disappear? Why do different languages develop unique sounds and expressions? Why do traditions vary so greatly from one nation to another, while basic human emotions remain remarkably similar? What makes music capable of touching hearts regardless of language? Why do some ideas survive for thousands of years, while others quickly fade away? Economists ask why markets rise and fall. Historians ask why certain events change the course of civilization. Doctors continue searching for cures to diseases that challenge modern medicine. Astronomers wonder how the universe began and whether it will continue expanding forever. Philosophers ask what happiness truly means, what justice looks like, and what gives life purpose. These timeless questions have no simple answers, yet they encourage learning, creativity, and thoughtful discussion. Every generation inherits the unanswered questions of the previous one, while solving mysteries that once seemed impossible. The invention of electricity, the discovery of antibiotics, the decoding of DNA, and the exploration of space all began with someone asking, why or how? The greatest lesson from all these worldly facts is not that humanity already knows everything, but that there is always more to learn. Every sunrise reveals another opportunity to discover something new. Every book opens another door to understanding, and every thoughtful question has the potential to change the future. Perhaps the greatest question of all is not what we already know, but what incredible truths still wait to be discovered by those who remain curious enough to keep asking.